Hello guys, I am Matplotlib. In this video, we are going to see the three major libraries which are used for machine learning and data science: Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. So these are the three libraries we're gonna see. So I'm gonna explain each and every line of these codes. Okay. So I'm using Google Colab. So I've been using since 2020, and yeah, this is the best online compiler I've ever used because we don't want to install anything, so we can directly use it. So the first line I have given is import pandas as PD. So what is pandas basically? Pandas are useful to work with the data sets. Okay. So for example, it is used to import and export data. It is used for data manipulation. It is used for data cleaning and pre-processing, etc. So this is the most important library of data science. So I have imported as PD, and at the same time in the second line I have given import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Okay, so this library is basically called as matplotlib. Okay, so this is basically used for data visualization. And the third line is import Seaborn as SNS. So what is Seaborn as? What is Seaborn? So this is also a data visualization tool which is useful for advanced data visualization. Okay, yeah. So yeah, and then the second thing, I have given a variable name as df. Okay, and I'm given pd.read underscore csv. So we're gonna read the database. Okay, and then I have given a copy of the path. Okay, so this is nothing but the data's copy path. Okay, so I'm gonna paste it. Okay, so this is the path of the data, and then I have given print df.head. Okay, and I'm going to run it. Yeah, so what is df.head? So this is the head of the data. So it is the first 5 columns of the data. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. If you given tail over here, you can see the last 5 columns of the data, right? So as a data scientist and as a data analyst, you should have uh, gone through the data very well. Okay, so see, student ID is there, name is there, age is there, city, gender, course, marks, and attendance, right? So these are the variables. So these are called as variables. Student ID is one variable, name is one variable, age is one variable, city, gender, course, marks, attendance. These are all the variables, right? So after this, we're gonna plot it, like we're gonna see the visualization of the data, right? Yeah. So see here, plt.plot. Okay, df student id, df marks. Okay, so basically I have taken two uh, variables. One is student id and one is marks, right? And the color of the graph is blue. You know what? Plt.title is nothing but the title of the graph. Okay, so plot.x label. So have given the x-axis as student id and y-axis as marks. Okay, and then you can clearly see when I run it, you can clearly see the line graph over here. Okay, and then yeah, and then see here I have given plt.bar. Okay, so what is bar? That is nothing but bar graph. Okay, course counts is equals to df course. Okay, so nothing but I'm gonna see the counts of the course. How many number of students present in each course. Okay, so I'm gonna count it. So I have given a code there, df course. Okay, I have taken a variable called course, and then plt.bar, that is nothing but bar graph, and then plt.title, the title of the graph is course enrollment count, and yeah, the y label is number of students, right? You can clearly see this in the web development course. 20 plus students have registered, and digital marketing 20, data science 20. Yeah. So this is what bar graph means. Okay, it's kind of bar. And then here comes the main part. Till now, we have seen Matplotlib, and now we are going to see the Seaborn, right? So that we have given SNS. So SNS.histplot, I have taken the variable called attendance. Okay, and then the color of the graph is purple. So this graph is called as histogram. So I have given over here histplot. Plot.title attendance distribution. Okay, the title of the graph is attendance distribution. Okay, and then I've given plot show, and I'm gonna run it. See, this thing I've got. Okay, so this is attendance distribution, and then SNS dot box plot. Okay, the x is the course. I mean x variable is the course, and y is marks. Okay, plot dot title marks by course. The title of the course is marked by course, and yeah, I'm gonna run it. See, you can clearly visible that marks and courses. Okay, so what are these lines called? These lines are called, I mean these lines. Okay, so the center line, so these lines are called mean. Okay, what is mean? Basically the average. And what are these lines called? The top most line and the least line. So you can, I mean the topmost line is called the maximum thing and the least line is called the lowest thing. Okay, so for example in the web development course the least marks scored by a person is 55, around, I mean around 55, and the topmost mark is like around 98 or something. Okay, so this is what box plot is, I mean box plot means. So box plot is very important thing when it comes to data science and data analytics. So you guys should have learned this. Okay, and then SNS count plot. So this is the count thing. Okay, we're gonna count how many male and female genders are in our institute. So this is what called as gender, right? We all know that, right? So plot dot title gender distribution. I've given the graph as gender distribution, and I'm getting shown. What I'm getting shown is like count gender. So the male students are around 53 and the female students are around 45 according to the data. Okay, so this is what called as count plot. Okay, and this is called scatter plot. So this graph is also very important graph. So see, SNS dot scatter plot, x is equals to attendance and y is equals to marks. Okay, and hue, I mean the dots of the plots are gender. Okay, plot dot title attendance versus marks and plot dot show. Okay, I'm gonna run it and I'll get this. So see, marks and attendance. Okay, so these are the scatter plots. If you are a sports person, you might have seen in uh, cricket, football, and everywhere, because like in sports these kind of plots were used. Yeah, see, the blue dots are male and the yellow dots are female. Okay, so these are the comparison between marks and attendance. Okay, so this is very important. You should have studied this. And the third thing is SNS dot heat map. Okay, so heat map is very much useful for correlation matrix. If you are doing correlation matrix, heat map is very important. You can clearly see this. See, plot dot title, I have given the title as correlation matrix and plt dot show, and I'll get this right. Yeah, so what is basically correlation? So correlation is nothing but relating two variables. Okay, the relationship between two variables. So here are student id, age, marks, attendance, and here also student id, age, marks, and attendance. See, student id is student id. What is the maximum correlation? That is 1. Okay, so in the next video I'm going to explain about correlation matrix. Okay, clearly, like what are these values, like 1, 0.063 and 0.81, something like that, and what are these minus thing. Okay, I'm going to explain this, what is positive correlation, what is negative correlation, in the next video, right? So these are the thing, like we have seen heat map, we have seen box plots, we have seen bar graphs, and at the same time we have seen scatter plots, right? So these are the basic visualization tools of machine learning. And nowadays, you know what, more than these, all these guys are using AI for visualization itself. Like Julia's AI is there, which is very useful for visualization and visualization. Yeah, so yes, nowadays AI is replacing these, and at the same time, the value for data science and data analysis will be there. So yes, yeah. So we have seen the basics of EDA, exploratory data analysis, and in the next video we are going to see correlation matrix, which is very important for data science and as well as machine learning. So please do subscribe. We are just started, and thank you guys.